Where is the Aurora Theater shooter? That's the big question tonight, and that's the question we asked the governor last week, and here's why. The victims are suing Cinemark as the company that owns the Century 16 Theater. Their attorneys were about to interview the shooter when he was moved to an undisclosed prison. Now, the governor promised us he would help those attorneys track him down, and Denver 7 political reporter Marshall Zelinger followed up with the governor and to tell us why the movie chain is being sued.
Governor, last week I asked if you knew where the Aurora Theater shooter was, and you said you could check. Had you had a chance to check in the last week?
Yes, so, of course.
He who shall not be named is being held in a prison you and I don't get to know about. Not even the attorneys waiting to interview him in the civil case between shooting victims and Cinemark, the owner of the Aurora Century 16 Theater. We asked if the governor would help.
I did ask and wanted to make sure that he will be available to be interviewed in terms of that trial.
Well, I think unfortunately that is a little late. And to be very frank, we didn't expect him to testify.
Mark Byrne represents multiple victims of the shooting, suing the theater over lack of security.
We are looking for money damages. Nobody goes to jail here. The theater will not be shut down. Nothing of that sort.
When the trial starts on May 9th, evidence from the criminal trial 1 year ago will be used again. His infamous notebook may talk more than the shooter ever would.
And one of the things that he says is airport security is substantial.
Attorneys for the victims believe the notebook lays out blueprints of where not to attack and why he chose the Century 16 Theater, and using pros and cons to pick Theater 9.
And this shooter had scoped out the theater on numerous occasions before that night. He was prepared for this night, and sadly, Cinemark was not.
Denver 7 reached out to one of the Cinemark attorneys, and as of tonight, we have not heard back. Marshall Zelinger, Denver 7.